asking a question, so let's go ahead. Right. So far, guys, what we have seen is we have seen how to use the roles, right? And we have seen how these files and templates and these modules are working. So whatever you keep inside these file and folder, you don't have to specify the complete paths. Instead of, you just have to tell them, okay, this is the source if you are using it and where it has to go. Also make sure most of the time, guys, every file you see in the templates would be in the G2 format, Jinja2 formatted, right? The file I have placed here, those should be in the Jinja2 formatted also. Let's say mv server.xml should be J2. Whenever you would be working, you will keep in this format only. That's what it is called, the Jinja2 formatted, and it may be most of the time the people ask in the interview too, right? What format file we keep in the template folder. Right, okay, so let's me quickly go to the task again and show you what you're gonna do here. Tasks, let's go to main, right? And in main, what always you do is your configuration file, you just have to specify it. That will be easy for you to understand also, guys. Like dot j2, and in the destination, what should be its name, that you have to make sure. In the destination, it should go with the server.xml name, because here it is the Jinja2 formatted name. In the same way, here you have written the tomcat.xml.j2, and then you'll have to tell here the name is XML, right? That's, you have to take care, nothing else. That's what we did here, right? We are saying source में name क्या है उसका template के अंदर tomcat.service.j2 है. अगर आप template नहीं भी देते तो चलता. By mistake I would have given this. Let me remove this too. Let me get some space here. Right, and in the destination it should be named with the tomcat.services or service. Right, that's, you have to follow, nothing else. Right, that's how this works. So now you can see we have made some couple of changes, so it has run the handler also to restart your Tomcat, right? Because we just made the configuration changes only. So you can see if the Java is running, you can see Tomcat is running fine, perfectly. Right, it was started at 5:31 only, we just did it, right? So we are good here. You can see the status of your service also. Status is Tomcat here, right? That's running fine. Let's quickly go, guys, and exit this. Let's talk about variabilizing things more now, right? So far you would have seen I got the variable from here itself, right? Where's, right? But every time you do not, we was talking more about here about variables, right? We can get the variables from where's, we can get the variable from default also, right? Let's, do we have that? We don't have that, right? What it says, default variable for the role, right? If you keep in variables in the where's, it will be picked up automatically, right? In the same way, if you want to pick the variables from default also, then it will also pick the variables from the default. So let me create one file here, touch or vi main.yaml, or why shouldn't I keep the file from here itself, where main.yml to here in the default. If I do cat main.yml, that's fine, it is here. I will go out here from, I'll go to the where's now and will has these now. I don't want to use these variables now, right? So let's keep it blank now. So the where file is now blank here. Roles and Tomcat, and just talking about now metadata. Sorry, default, right? So now we have the default folder here. In the defaults we have now these variables. So let's variabilize a couple of more thing here, guys. I will call it, let's go to the task, or let me open one another tab here, ec2 hyphen user roles, and I'll go to tasks. Let's open it, main.yml. I'm expecting to, like, variabilize a couple of more things here. So let's say I want to variabilize this here URL. Right, I go to task, sorry, I go here in the default. Right, what you can do here is you can do here URL equals to this. In the same way, you would like to variabilize some other thing, like let's say this destination. Right, you can put the name here. Let's leave it for now. Or you can also do this. Let's do it here itself. Dest equals to this. I would say this will be my destination. Right, that's fine. Right, so let's go ahead and place this variable here, just for understanding. So the putting variable is pretty easy here too. You can always use the double braces, and you can give the here name here URL, right? Because this is the variable that I placed here URL, and the second is destination, right? So you can go here the similar way. You can use the double braces here, dest, right? The similar way you can variabilize more things here, right? And you can keep these things also variabilized there, but where you would like to change file and something like that, right? And let's say dest here, right? What I can do here is also I can variabilize these things here. um, no, let's say I get this path here also, right? I think I have to leave this one. Oh my god, what have done? Sorry for that, that's by mistake I removed it. Let me save this one, otherwise it will go up. Right, so let's go with these two variables first. Let me save them here. Right, so let's try to run this playbook now. Ansible playbook slash etc Ansible playbook. That's Tomcat. So hyphen hyphen syntax check first. Let's see if we are getting some errors. Here we see some errors, right? It says there is issue with the defaults main.yml. Offending line it says URL equals to this. Okay. Okay, understood it. So basically the variable you are giving, you have to give in the dot only, not equals to here. So let's go ahead and check syntax again. Syntax looks good now. So let's quickly go to that node and remove everything. Okay, let's have removed the Tomcat from that node just to rerun this playbook here. Syntax check was fine. This is what try now. Okay, so do you see guys now how we variabilized it? Now if you go and see there opt apache tomcat, that should be running fine, right? Though, so the tomcat is running fine. So that's how the linting works, right? So what you have done is now you have started linting the things. Whatever you used to write in the longer task, you are writing everything in the variable file. You can encrypt this variable file so that nobody understood what you are calling there, right? So again I go here in the task. If you want to variabilize more things, if you don't want the people to see user groups and anything, again here, right? So again you have the same things here, right? What you're gonna do is here you're gonna variabilize these names also here. Let's say you don't want to give anything, you will call it user colon this, I think. All right, so username you can give tomcat, group name you can give tomcat, right? So whatever you want, right? So I'm having some issues, man. What is that problem? Let's close this one. I don't need this. Okay, I don't know what was the problem. So user colon tomcat group colon tomcat. You can save those, right? In the same way, in the task, you can create the you can you can just put the things here, and instead of names, give the space, double braces, and just call your variable here group. In the tomcat, here the username you can give here user here, right? And group is your group variable, right? So that's how it's how you see now your how your file is becoming now, right? That's not you are printing anything, you are just calling your variables here only. right? In the same way, let's put the src in the variable. I mean that YAML, right? That's fine. Now you give it as src only. So now how your file is becoming, guys? So that's becoming very easy now, right? So everything is getting variabilized here, whatever you want. So let's quickly go ahead and verify the syntax check, hyphen hyphen syntax check. If you see syntaxes, there is a problem with the task main.yml. It says offending src in the archive. So let's see that. Let's go to default. What it says, line number 16, mails were in the depending on the syntax. Repeat to k equals to be short line syntax. Let's have a look on archive module. That looks good anyway, but I'm not sure what. src set. Not sure if these two variables are conflicting. So let's put with the src one at this moment. We'll see that later. So this works. What happened to this one? Oh, that's working. But what is not working to realize this here? So this is the src only. So let's try keeping this variable here.
हेलो।
Uh-huh.
डबल डबल कोट में रखना है इसको, डबल कोट के अंदर कर दो इसको। नहीं नहीं, बाहर बाहर कर ली जो, हाँ बैक इनको डबल कोट के अंदर रखना।
although उसकी जरूरत नहीं होती है।
सर शायद मैंने सेव किया है तो इसलिए मैं अब ट्राई करो।
ऐसे एरर दे रहा है वो, I was seeing that, but okay, that's work now. Okay, that's fine. Double quote is the issue. I think if you are giving with the colon, then you have to keep it in the double quote. But maybe I was trying with equals to.
मैंने
So
भी देखा था बट ना ये इशू आया था तो गूगल पे मिला था मुझे,
okay, that's
तो
a
ये करने
small.
का मेरा चल गया था।
Okay, if you see, हमने ऊपर जो भी variable रखे, we have not given in the double quotes.
राइट सर, राइट राइट राइट।
Okay, that's fine though. So you can keep in the double quote also. That's fine. So which was us giving us the error. So now you can keep it here like syntax check. I can run your playbook quickly. I didn't find the change file. Caesar had not valid name. Group add is not a valid group name. says group add is not a valid group name colon. What is this all about? It should not be bug. Group add is not a valid group name. But where we are giving this name? Name group is the module name equals to. It should pick from the variable. That's fine.
सर नेम का स्पेस तो इशू नहीं कर रहा है इसमें इज इक्वल टू के बाद
हाँ वही मैं देखता हूँ एक बार इसको स्पेस कम करके देखते हैं वैसे दैट शुड नॉट डू बट कुछ कह नहीं सकते YML का
बहुत प्रॉब्लम होता है
हम्म,
तो डबल कोट रह गया। नीचे नीचे भी सर, नीचे भी।
क्या होगा इसका?
टच कर गया था तुमने। हो गया।
क्रिएट हो।
इसमें तो वैलिड प्रूफ।
मे बी कोई बग हो सकता है, लेट्स लीव इट. So hope you understood it, right? So the purpose of like telling this is how you can lint the things, right? How the linting can help you. That's fine. For now, I will keep it this simple as it was. M equals to Tomcat equals to. Okay, was playing with user, actually it has problem with group only. Okay, we just play around it. All right, see what is the issue. But this is how a linting can help you, right? How you can make your playbook, very generic, so that it becomes very easy for you to use anywhere, right? Like how, like, if something is changing, you don't have to change it every time here, right? If you are updating the Tomcat, right, you just have to go and change the variable in the file. If you are installing somewhere, you just have to change the destination variable, not here. In the same way, all the things you can make it variabilized here, so that next time you come, you are changing anything, you are upgrading your infrastructure, something. So that time, what becomes easy for you guys is you just go here, right? Etc Ansible roles Tomcat, and here you go in your default, right? So you go to defaults now. You make changes in your variable file, either that is placed in the wherever you have placed it. So just make the changes in the variables and run your playbook. That's how it makes your life very easy, right? In the same way, you can keep your variables in the where, that works from there too. So that's how it becomes very easy for you too.